Once in social science class, please have a textbook and a notebook to copy down the important point from this presentation. As you are observing here, page number 9, we are going to discuss from here. Not only do people have different clothing and eating habit, but even the kinds of work they do are different. So here we are seeing the differences between the working as well as clothing and eating habits of the people. Get it? All you are observing here. In cities, it is often easy to forget how closely people live and try to their physical surrounding. This is because in the city, people grow their different own vegetables and grain. Most of the cadet, you are living in the villages. You are having your agriculture farms. So at the farm, you are growing different vegetables and food grains. Instead, they depend on the market to buy all the food and other good that need. सो प्यारे बच्चों यहाँ पर ध्यान दीजिए, ये पैराग्राफ में ये बताया गया है कि सभी लोग अलग अलग तरीके का काम करते हैं, उनकी पोशाक, वेशभूषा, कपड़े पहनने का तरीका अलग है, खाने पीने का तरीका अलग है और अपने एनवायरनमेंट के साथ में रहकर वो अपने घर के आसपास सब्जियां उगाते हैं, फूड ग्रेन्स उगाते हैं या फिर मार्केट से लेकर आते हैं. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट मोर इन दिस चैप्टर. So let us try to understand what we mean when we see the historical and geographical factors which are influencing the diversity of the region. We can do this by reading out the life of the two parts of our country, and the name of the two parts of our country are Kerala and Ladakh. So बच्चों यहाँ पर दो हमारे ही इंडिया के दो एरिया के बारे में हमें पढ़ना है. उनका नाम है केरला और लद्दाख. जो लद्दाख है उसकी इंफॉर्मेशन साइड में दी हुई है, दैट इज गिवन इन द ब्लूइश बॉक्स, राइट? सो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी योर होमवर्क. यू हैव टू रीड आउट दैट स्टोरी रिलेटेड टू लद्दाख. एक सिंपल टर्म्स में मैं बता देता हूं आपको क्या करना है. नाउ लुक एट द मैप ऑफ इंडिया इन द एटलस एंड लोकेट केरला एंड लद्दाख. You list the three ways in which the geographical region of these two areas are influenced the following: food of the people which they are eating, clothes they wear, and the work they do. So this is the activities there when you will report to the school. At the time we will do. Downside, one photograph is visible to you. That's a dry, barren landscape of mountainous desert of Ladakh. Now aside the information is given about Ladakh. Ladakh हमारे इंडिया में जम्मू एंड कश्मीर एरिया में है. लद्दाख एरिया that is going to be called as cold desert. Ladakh is the cold desert of India and it is situated in the east of Jammu and Kashmir, where little agriculture is possible since this area is not receiving any rainfall and covered with the snow. So we are observing here the Ladakh is a cold desert. Agriculture is very little over there, and the reason is because there is very less rainfall and it is covered with the snow for a large part of the year, right? So there are few trees that can grow in this region. For drinking water, people depend on the melting of the snow during the summer month. People here keep sheep and goats. The goats in the region are special because they produce the pashmina wool, and from the pashmina wool the pashmina soil are prepared and they are very costly. The people in the Ladakh carefully collect the wool of the goat and sell this to the trader of Kashmir, and pashmina shawls are the chiefly worn in the Kashmir. So this is the information related to the people, those who are living in Ladakh, what they are doing, how they are managing their life, what the food item they are eating, just the meat and milk product, cheese, butter and all. कैडेट जिसने भी अपना माइक ओपन करके रखा है प्लीज म्यूट कीजिए. Next, being a desert did not mean that the Ladakh is not attract its share of traders. So, we are seeing here the point. This point is talking about the Ladakh is having the attraction of number of the tourists today, right? And had many passes through which the community travels to what today is called Tibet. So the textile, the spices, the raw silk and the carpet and more etc. Next, moving toward the page number 10. Cadet, please open page number 10. Please turn the page number 10. Now here you are observing the Buddhism reached the Tibet via Ladakh, and after that the story of Kerala. Kerala is a state in the southwest corner of India. Already all of you are knowing about where is Kerala situated. Kerala is known for its greenery and its beautiful scenic views. So here we are going to see the comparison, eating habit and other things which make us to understand more about the two areas, Ladakh and Kerala. Now cadets, please observe the Chinese fishing nets. Photograph is given, please observe it. उसके बाद ऊपर देखिए वुमेन्स वीविंग अ पश्मीना शॉल. पश्मीना शॉल जो हमें सर्दी लगती है हम जो शॉल ओढ़ते हैं उस फेमस शॉल का नाम है पश्मीना. Right? Now you are observing the boat race in an important part of the Onam festival celebrated in Kerala. So all of you are observing the boat race. One boat is there and number of people are sitting on that. So that is the photograph of boat race. So all of you please take a couple of minutes to read out the part of Kerala. Kerala is a state in the southwest corner of India. It is surrounded by the sea on one side and hill on the other. A number of the spices like pepper, clove, cardamom are grown on the hill. Right? जिसको हम बोलते हैं लौंग, इलायची, दालचीनी, ये यहाँ पर उगाया जाता है. And it is the spices that made this region 2000 years ago he had created the bringing the Christianity to them. Right? That means a more attractive place. Now next, many urban also moved here. Here the topic Ibn Battuta, who was one of the Chinese pilgrim who traveled to India. Later we will discuss all this topic in history part also and we will learn about who was Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta एक चाइनीज ट्रैवल था जो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाता था, अलग अलग इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करता था और वहां रहता था. Next, move to the page number 11. Now we are going to see about जो भी हमने पढ़ा है केरला और लद्दाख के बारे में उसको हम एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. Now we will have an explanation on the differences between the Kerala and Ladakh. So here we are. So while Kerala and Ladakh are quite different in terms of their geographical features, the history of both the regions are similar culture influence. Both regions were influenced by Chinese and Arab traders. It was the geography of Kerala which allowed for the cultivation of spices, and special geographical location of Ladakh, its wool. As you have seen here, केरला में बहुत सारे मसाले उगते हैं और लद्दाख में बहुत ही अच्छी शॉल के बारे में आपने सुना, पश्मीना शॉल, and that's drew the trader to these regions. Thus the history and geography are often tried in the cultural life of the region. Next, we are going to see about the influence culture. Next, Anuradha, 6th B, roll number 5945. Are you having the textbook? Okay. Now Nidhi, is there? Is Nidhi is present in meeting? Are you having the textbook? Yes. Please, in a loud voice, please read out the paragraph. The influence of diverse culture is not merely. Very good, Nidhi. Keep it up. Now, next here, as Nidhi has read out this paragraph, the explanation goes like this. The influence of this diverse culture is not merely a thing of the past. Our present life are all about moving from one place to another. It may be for the work with each move or culture tradition and the way of life slowly becoming the part of the new place. Here we are observing लोग वहीं रहना पसंद करते हैं जहाँ उनकी भाषा बोलने वाले लोग होते हैं. दूसरा, उन्हें वो जो जियोग्राफिकल लोकेशन है वो अच्छा लगता हो तो वहाँ रहते हैं. उनके त्यौहार रीति रिवाज सब उसी तरीके से हो जाते हैं. Next, the very important topic of this chapter, that's a unity in diversity. Please have attention. In India, we are having the 28th state. In India, here we are having n number of languages. Every 10 mile we are having the change in the language. Suppose this is Karnataka, but every 10 mile the language Kannada is also going to have some difference from one region to another. So let's have a discussion on unity in diversity. So India's diversity has been recognized as a source of its strength. So cadets, we are going to move in our history to have a flashback when we were having our independence struggle or the freedom struggle. Next, when the British ruled in India, women and men from the different culture, background, religion, regions, they moved together to oppose them. So India's freedom movement had the thousands of the people of different background in it. They worked together to decide joint action and they went to jail together. They found different ways to oppose the British. Interestingly, the British thought that they could divide the Indian because we were having so much of the different and to continue to rule them. But the people showed how they could be different and not yet to be united in the battle against the Britishers. Next, you are observing one of the paragraph, right, of the poem. So the poem's paragraph. Please, all the cadets, please read it. Have a 1 minute and read it. Don't forget the days of blood. O friend, in the midst of your happiness, remember to shed a tear of. That poem is written. The blue lines is there up and down. Please have a 1 minute and read it. After that, I will give a chance to another one to read. Yes, speak aloud. What's your good name? Yes, the song. This song was sung after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar, in which a British general opened fire on a large group of unarmed, peaceful people killing many and wounding even more. Men and women, Hindus, Sikh, and the Muslim, rich and poor, had gathered to protest against the British. This song was composed and sung to honor the memory of the brave people. प्यारे बच्चों, यहाँ पर ध्यान दीजिए, हमारा टॉपिक है यूनिटी इन डाइवर्सिटी। इसमें हम बात करें किस तरीके से हम सभी लोगों ने मिलकर एक साथ ब्रिटिशर्स के खिलाफ लड़ाई लड़ी, तब हमें आज़ादी मिली। राइट, वी आर डिस्कसिंग द टॉपिक विच इज रिलेटेड टू आवर फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल। इन दैट द टॉपिक ऑफ जलियांवाला बाग इज देयर। किस तरीके से जलियांवाला बाग में जनरल डायर ने सभी लोगों पर फायरिंग किया, बहुत सारे लोग मरे। नाउ गुरुराज, मनुश्री, डू यू वांट टू रीड? आई विल गिव यू अ चांस चाइल्ड, प्लीज वेट। Okay, if you are having the textbook, only then you are able to read out. Now you please see the photograph. Now the photograph is here. You are all observing the photograph. Pandit Nehru delivering an Independence Day speech. Satvik, I will give you a chance, beta. Please let me explain you this point first. So Pandit Nehru delivering an Independence Day. So you are knowing about our first Prime Minister of our country, late Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, right? He is standing there and delivering an Independence Day speech. Next, Satvik, please continue. After that, Manushri, you have to read. Satvik, please continue. Yes. Read louder. After that, Manushri, you have to read.
The widest tolerance of belief and custom was practiced and every variety acknowledged. And even encouraged. It was who could sing the praise diversity. Like the
Very good. Now here, as Satvik, you have read about the national song, symbol and emerge. As you are knowing about the Vande Mataram, right? Our national song, Jana Gana Mana, national anthem, right? So like that, most of the thing, our national flag, Tiranga. So everything, the songs, the symbols, during emerged at the time of the freedom struggle. And after that, what we are observing here. So Jawaharlal Nehru says that the Indian, in his book, the name of its book, please have an underline to that. It can be asked for 1 marks in the exam. In the book of Discovery of India, please have a tick mark to the line. Discovery of India. Jawaharlal Nehru says that the Indian unity is not something imposed from outside, but rather it was something deeper and within its fold. So of the belief and custom was practiced every and variety of acknowledge. So here we are seeing that the Nehruji coins that unity in diversity. Cadets, you have to write a small paragraph which speaks about the unity in diversity. In that, what you are going to write? So in final exam, in your half-yearly exam, one question will be there. Write a short note on unity in diversity. At that time, you have to write for 5 marks. In that, you have to write about India is a vast country. In India, there are 28 states. In India, we are speaking number of languages, celebrating different festivals, religions are there. Still, all the peoples of India are living in unity, in lovingly and in a peaceful manner, which is the best and unique example ever in the world of unity in diversity. So cadets, please have attention here. Now Manushri, please read out the bluish box. Manushri, please read out the bluish box. Okay, very good. So now you are observing that the India's national anthem, which was composed by Sri Rabindranath Tagore, is an another expression of the unity in India. I will quickly speak out 2-3 lines so you can understand. When we are singing the national anthem, right, Jana Gana Mana, so in that the name of all the states are coming, right? Dravid, Utkal, Banga, Vindhya, Himachal. So all the name of the places and the region are coming over there. Now, cadets, please have a tick mark for the question answers. I will explain the question as well as I will tell this out of 5 questions, how many questions you have to write in your notebook. So question number 1, draw up a list of the different festivals celebrated in your locality. So as you all are observing, the question number 1 is here. In that, what you have to do, you have to list out the festival which are celebrated in your locality, right? What you are going to do, you have to write the question as well as the answer. As you are observing here, it is visible to you all, right? You have to write like this. Draw up a list. So in that list, what you are going to write? You are going to write like this. Answer. Name of the festival: Lohri, Holi, right? Easter, Raksha Bandhan, Dashera, Ramzan or Eid-e-Milad, Christmas, and here at the side you have to write the name of the religion. Okay? Next we are moving toward the question number 2. Question number 2. Yes, beta, I will give you a chance to ask your doubt and difficulty. The question number 1 is speaking about draw up a list, right? So in that, when you are going to draw up the list, what you are going to see? You are going to write the answer. So the answer is, in this way you have to write your answer. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The question is clear and the answer is clear. You have to write the name of the festival in your locality which are celebrated and which of these celebrations are shared by the members of different religion and region of the community. In examination, this question can be asked for 5 marks. At the time, you have to write like this: the name of all the festival here, and here the region and the religion. Next, question number 2. What do you think living in India with its rich heritage of diversity add to our life? So the answer is here. I will post in the group also. In the PDF form, you can copy it down from there, but you have to write in your own words. Don't copy the whole sentence which I am giving for you. My answers are only for your references. You have to read and you have to write your answer in your own words only. Since India has a rich heritage of diversity, people celebrate the different festivals of other communities, speaks different language. Our music, dance are enjoyed by all. So people have learned to eat the food of different region. It is new experience. So you have to elaborate little bit. Now moving toward the question number 3. Do you think the term in diversity is an appropriate term to describe India? What do you think and all? So this third question you should not write in the notebook. Instead of this third question, you have to write a short note on unity and diversity. राइट। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 आपको नहीं लिखना है नोटबुक में, उसकी जगह जो क्वेश्चन मैं अभी आपको बता रहा हूं वो लिखना है। सो क्वेश्चन है राइट अ शॉर्ट नोट ऑन यूनिटी इन डाइवर्सिटी। ओके, नेक्स्ट। सो इस तरीके का आप कुछ लिखेंगे। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 आपको दिखाई दे रहा है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 इसके बेसिस पे है, ये जो पोएम का पैराग्राफ है उस पैराग्राफ के ऊपर है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, अंडरलाइन द लाइन इन द पोएम संग आफ्टर द जलियांवाला बाग, राइट। सो इन दैट द लाइन इज हियर, द लाइन द ब्लड ऑफ हिंदू एंड मुस्लिम फ्लो टुगेदर today reflect India's essential unity. You are not allowed to write this question also in the notebook, only you have to do in the textbook as you are seeing here, right? As you are seeing here, the blood of Hindus and Muslim flows together. Okay? Beta, I am giving you only the reference. This is available in the textbook, right? Are you all seeing? पेज नंबर 11 पोएम दिख रहा है आपको? पोएम को पढ़िए, उसमें एक लाइन है, द ब्लड ऑफ हिंदूज एंड मुस्लिम फ्लोज टुगेदर टुडे। ओके, as I stated you, I will send all the answers in a PDF form, just we are discussing now to make you more clear on the topic, right? क्वेश्चन आंसर्स आपको PDF फॉर्म में ग्रुप में मिल जाएंगे लिखने के लिए, लेकिन अभी जो समझा रहा हूं उसको समझिए, right? Now these are the few questions which I want to tell to you. When you will come to school, we will discuss these question answers, right? So here today we are stopping here. If you are having any doubt and difficulty, please ask to me.